Hey, let me ask you something straight. Do you ever struggle to truly understand people? You meet someone and almost instantly decide what kind of person they are. Maybe you think a colleague is arrogant, a neighbor is rude, or a new friend is genuinely kind and intelligent. But after some time, you realize you got it completely wrong. Someone you trusted disappoints you, and someone you underestimated surprises you. This doesn't happen once in a while, it happens all the time. So the real question is, why? Think about this. Have you ever judged a quiet person as lazy, only to realize they were actually the most consistent worker? Or trusted someone just because they looked confident and polished, and later found out they couldn't be relied on? These moments are uncomfortable. They make you question your own judgment. And more importantly, they make you wonder, what are you missing? Let's break this down step by step. Your brain is designed for speed, not accuracy. The moment you see someone, it forms a quick impression. This comes from evolution. Thousands of years ago, humans didn't have time to analyze people deeply. Decisions had to be instant. Is this person dangerous? Are they useful? Can they be trusted? That system kept us alive. But today, it creates confusion. Because the world has changed, but your brain hasn't. So what does your brain actually use? First, physical appearance. Height, build, grooming, facial structure. Second, body language, posture, eye contact, tone of voice, the way someone speaks. Someone who speaks clearly, stands straight, and maintains eye contact is instantly labeled as confident and capable. Someone who hesitates, avoids eye contact, or speaks softly is often judged as less competent. These are fast signals, easy to read, and often misleading. Now here's where things get more interesting. Your brain doesn't just judge quickly, it also tries to protect its judgment. Once you form an opinion, your mind starts filtering reality. You notice what supports your belief and ignore what challenges it. If you think someone is careless, every small mistake stands out. But when they do something right, it barely registers. This is why changing your opinion about someone feels difficult. Not because they haven't changed, but because your perception is locked in. Now add another layer, modern life. Today, people are not just being themselves, they are also presenting themselves. On social media, you see confidence, success, clarity, but you don't see confusion, failure, or insecurity. Even offline, people learn how to appear confident, good posture, controlled tone, polished communication. Which means the signals your brain trusts the most can be intentionally shaped. And then there's intelligence. Intelligence is not one thing. It shows up differently in different people. Some people think deeply, but speak simply. Some communicate well, but lack depth. You might meet someone who doesn't use complex language, but consistently makes good decisions. And someone else who sounds impressive, but struggles when real problems appear. The problem is, your brain tries to judge intelligence quickly, using signals that don't actually measure it. Now let's go one step further. Relationships. Misjudgment doesn't just affect strangers. It affects the people closest to you. You might label someone in your family as difficult and stop trying to understand them. Or assume a friend is always reliable and ignore signs that they're changing. Over time, these labels become fixed. And once that happens, you stop seeing the person clearly. And then there's something even harder to judge, a person's emotional state. This is where your brain struggles the most, because emotions are mostly invisible. A person can appear calm while dealing with intense stress. They can look confident while feeling insecure. They can smile, communicate well, and still be going through something you cannot see. And unlike appearance or body language, Emotions are influenced by things your brain has no access to. Past experiences, financial pressure, health issues, personal struggles. You might meet someone who seems distant or uninterested and assume they're rude or arrogant. But in reality, they might be overwhelmed, distracted, or dealing with something serious. The problem is, your brain still tries to judge emotional state based on surface signals. And that's where it goes wrong, most of the time. There's another important factor your brain misses: time. Real character is not revealed in moments, it's revealed in patterns. Anyone can act confident for a few minutes. Anyone can be kind once. Anyone can say the right things. But consistency over time is hard to fake. How does this person behave under pressure? How do they act when things don't go their way? Do their actions match their words? These are the signals that actually matter, but they take time to see. So here's the core issue. Your brain is built to judge what is visible, quickly, and with confidence. But in today's world, the most important things are often invisible, or only visible over time. That gap is where misjudgment happens. So what should you do about it? You don't need to stop judging. That's not possible. But you can control how much you trust your first impression. Here are 3 simple rules. First, delay certainty. Have an opinion, but don't finalize it too quickly. Second, look for patterns, not isolated moments. Consistency tells you more than first impressions ever will. Third, separate confidence from competence. Just because someone appears sure doesn't mean they are capable. And here's one more powerful habit. Ask yourself one simple question. What am I not seeing yet? That question forces your mind to stay open instead of locking in too early. The next time you meet someone new or judge someone you already know, pause for a moment. Remind yourself, you are seeing a small slice of a much larger picture. Because the truth is simple. People are far more complex than they appear in the first few seconds. If this gave you a clearer way to understand people, hit the like button. Subscribe for more videos that break down how your mind works in real life. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.